My nephew is more entitled than just about anybody I've ever seen in my life. Noah has had it in his head. There's other children that are born into rich families and they're given Lamborghinis, and he feels he's entitled to receive all these riches. Heidi, because she wanted nothing but wonderful things, she taught him that it had to be Nike shoes. It had to be the name brand clothing. That was taught to Noah. When Noah became of age to start thinking about driving, he had convinced himself that he was going to be driving a Lamborghini. He broke down crying because he could not understand why he wasn't rich and capable of being way up there on that pedestal. When he wants money, now he has a complete freak out and gets mad and starts yelling and kicking and screaming. Then unfortunately, his mom will go and rescue him. There's been occasions where I've made efforts to teach Noah how the real world works. One time, Noah earned an opportunity to have a loan of some money to buy himself a half-decent car. Unfortunately, after I lent him that money, he lost his job and he could no longer pay the loan to me. One day I looked at my bank account and she transferred the money into my account. So Mom came in and saved the day. There was another time that I tried to help Noah by putting him in touch with a company. The condition of working was that he had to pass a drug and alcohol test. And of course, he failed the test. I think Noah manipulates people. He's sworn at my sister. He's absolutely told her to F off, all because he doesn't get his own way. Heidi needs to stop enabling Noah. He needs to hit rock bottom, and she needs to stand back and let him hit it.
Well, joining us virtually is John. John, according to you, you say that Noah is a compulsive liar, can't be trusted. He only cares about himself, that he's conniving and manipulative. He guilt trips his mother into buying his dope and his booze, that you break down age 18 because he wasn't rich and famous, and he failed this drug test at a job you set up for him that would have been a good opportunity at the financial institution, and the 10 grand you paid him, he never paid back. So he's just not been accountable.
Yeah, exactly. As part of the interview that he, went through, and actually I was told he did very well. It wasn't like I got him the job. He sold himself during the interview, did an excellent job. The feedback was extremely positive. And then, at the end of that interview, they, let him know that he would have to pass. The next step was that he would have to pass a drug and alcohol test, upon acceptance of the role. Unfortunately, he spent the next, 4 to 6 weeks continuing to smoke pot and drink, trying to figure out how he was going to beat the test.
Is that true? You had weeks and you still failed?
That was a job that, of course, was a great opportunity and something that I did want to do. And I did have, as soon as I got that phone call that day saying, hey, we'd like to, arrange an interview, I had stopped my marijuana intake that day. And I believe I had about a month time in between that day that I had stopped and the day of the test. And at that point, after a month, I still was like 3 times over the limit. And that was just because I realized and learned after the fact that marijuana actually stays in your system longer than even hard drugs like meth and crack and things like that.
No. The half-life on marijuana, did you take blood or urine test?
It was a urine test.
Oh, come on. You didn't stay a month off of smoking weed and not pass a urine test. This is science. It's just absolutely not true. So,
yeah.
But no, you say you're in this for the love of the music, but I'm really interested if you really just want to be somebody that's just a poser, or you want to be for real. I mean, you want to be a contender or a pretender. Well, hey, it's me, and thank you so much for watching. And while I have you, do you have a story or a question for me? If so, trust me, I want to hear from you. Click on the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on. You just might end up right here on the show. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. Click that little red button below. You know you want to. What are you waiting for? Do it.